Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Buffalo Picker coming at you with episode 29. My special guest is Wes flipping goods, but he's running late, so we're gonna move on with the show. Hopefully, he'll jump in once he get here. And I think Addicted to the Hustle is having a couple of issues with his PC, but once those folks arrive, they'll definitely jump on to the show. So. So, Glad City Pickers, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Glad City Pickers, I'm Tanya.
I'm Chris.
We resell just like y'all, and eBay, Amazon is our thing. Trying to get into a couple other things. I'm a nurse. I work at the VA. I work for the federal government.
We enjoy this reselling. I'm a full-time, so I'm at home holding it down while she holding her full-time down. So we just make it connect and make it do what it do, man.
Right. Hey, what's up? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Alton. Full-time work, do this part-time, trying to make the hustle. We are exploring more into a video we're building now for Instacart. So we're going to try to show you more than just the resale side. So anything with gigs is coming up soon. So things are opening up.
All right. Hey, let me give a shout out to the chat. Nikki T just dropped in. I think she's getting ready to eat dinner. I appreciate you coming through, Nikki.
What's for dinner, Nikki?
Give a big shout out to Leroy Blood, Sweat, and Sales. Thank you for being the first one in the chat tonight.
What's up, Leroy?
Thank you for your continued support to yourself and Nikki. Money for Mars, thank you for coming through. Who else we got here? Nikki T.
Marie.
Oh, Marie, how you doing, Marie? I don't have a Funko Pop for you today, but I definitely come next week now. We're going to do a giveaway. That's going to be show number 30. So we're going to do a big giveaway. Hopefully you be on the wheel.
Nikki T's going to Longhorn. I want to go to Longhorn.
So also Catty Picker. What's going on? 82nd Airborne all the way.
Cali.
Who else we got here? Who's that? Jaquez? Is that how you say that? Jaquez? Trader?
Just Junk Trader, right?
Is it Junk? Jauque?
Jun.
I mean Junque?
With your glasses on.
Hey man, I got them on, man. Just trying to make it out. Hey, how you doing, Denise? Thank you for coming through. So tonight I'm Buffalo Picker. I'm a part-time reseller, and I've been reselling for 3 years. I'm full-time federal employee and also retired military. Kind of a little discombobulated tonight. We had a few issues here, and I'm waiting on my special guest to arrive. So he's running a little late, got some family things going on, but he should pop up into the show. So tonight we just basically gonna kind of recap the week and talk about some of the things that we accomplished and what we got going on for the weekend, and basically get into the talking point for the night. And that talking point is when should you start working towards Q4 for Amazon and eBay? And we also gonna open it up for question and answers and do a show and tell. Hey, what's going on, Fat Man? Appreciate you coming out country. I got to get you on the show. So I'll reach out to you all and see if we can get you in the next week or so. Thank y'all for showing up. So before we get into the talking point, if anybody can get it started and just talk about what you accomplished for the week.
Well, I think I'll go ahead and start it off if you want. I think part of the answer to that question is now, but I will tell you, I've been at it all week. I actually went to storage, finally got my stuff organized, pulling it out, and just getting all these toys on Mercari listed. I'm going to find out if there's a restriction. That's how many things I'm listing in the next 2 weeks. I'm preparing, and I'm already starting to sell stuff. So I'm noticing as my inventory is going up, I'm selling it almost as fast as I'm putting it up now. So I'm going to struggle keeping up with Q4, but I think I got enough inventory to handle it.
All right. Glad City.
What did we accomplish this week?
No, he kind of changed it. So just go with what should
It worked. It worked. Well, it was what I was working on this week. So what I accomplished this week was starting my Q4.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
no problem.
so-
Then well, go ahead, Glass City.
What we accomplished this week was we got our storage up, so we're starting to ship to Amazon. I went and picked out new flooring for my kitchen, laundry room, and bathroom, so that will be here Sunday and laid down in the next few weeks. And that's it. What else? What else did we accomplish? I'm more concerned about the flooring and the fact that we got open to more storage. So,
Man, we did some good things today on the storefronts. This week we
pushed out
a lot
inventory.
we pushed out a lot of packages this week
I've
Right.
been to the post office every day.
on both sides of the fence, and eBay been jumping real well, and Amazon on both sides, FBM and FBA, been doing swell. Like she said, we got some things we was doing before we got on the show. We was packing up stuff to get
Shipped out.
get out of here, man. We got I want to say we got 5 shelves ready to go. We got 5 shelves full ready to go. So that's going into the weekend too. So that's all we did, man. We didn't do too much.
So what are
yeah.
we doing this weekend?
Yeah.
Going to UPS.
And thank you for the little birdies, man. They did get this way. We appreciate it. They already got returned. So they about to hit the streets and
Going
hit
to UPS in the morning.
They're finna hit the big bird and land in the spot.
Hey, that was crazy how the listing got jacked up, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But you know how that goes, man. I mean, all that stuff is computer generated at Amazon, so you expect those little glitches. But at least they fixed it,
I expect not that with a $1 billion company.
Rumble in the jungle, baby. Rumble in the jungle. That's all you got to do. Keep
Hey,
rumbling.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Keep rumbling.
I'm definitely looking for me some type of automation for inventory, man. I want to get away from that old school spreadsheet. I want to get to a serious automation, and I'm looking. I see a lot out there, but I don't know which one I should be choosing. But definitely trying to get to that, man, where I can just know, like, soon as I get a sale, how many items I got on hand. I ain't got to go physically count them and, take away from this spreadsheet and add to that spreadsheet. I want to get away from that, man, especially if I try to do crossover listings. Yeah, definitely want to look for me a better automation. And if anybody out there know of a automation you can use for like a large inventory besides an Excel spreadsheet, hit me up on Instagram. Give me some tips. So yeah, for me, one of the things, and if you follow me on my videos, you know that I sent a nice size box to my protege, Glass City Pickers, and that's basically what we was discussing, that they received it this week, and they already getting ready to turn around and get it shipped to Amazon.
Right.
I had probably about 30 packages that I shipped out on Monday to Amazon, large boxes, and I'm just trying to clean out my garage so that that I can get space, because space is the key when you're in resale business. If you ain't got the space, you can't buy nothing. So I'm trying to get my garage cleaned out so I can load it back up with any deals that I find. I got one product that I found, and I'm going to chase that product early in the morning. And it got a nice return, good rank. And that's all I can tell y'all about it right now. But I found a nice product tonight. And like I said, I'm going to burn some rubber tomorrow, trying to get as many as I can find out there. But that's basically all I had accomplished this week. Trying to do some things behind the scenes, and I'm not the hold up on it. The people that make the decision on it is basically the hold up. But once the decision is made and it's a favorable decision, then I definitely share that with you all as well. But I mean, I'm always trying to evolve in this business. It's just so much that I want to do, but I know I'm a one person show, so um, I'm just trying to make it happen one step at a time. So,
Congratulations to Bill.
Yes,
Bill?
I was gonna say congratulations to Bill. He made his first FBA sale.
I
oh, okay.
commented on it, but
Okay.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Right.
Congratulations, Bill.
Oh, let me tell y'all another thing I did this week too, man. And I don't know. I'm not trying to advocate anybody to do this. You know, you do what you want to do as a reseller in this community. But I hadn't heard from somebody in almost 3 weeks, and I know they constantly post on Instagram. So I had their phone number, so I reached out to them just to check on them and see, you know, that everything was okay, wasn't no health issues, and basically like a health and welfare check. And found out the guy had been grinding, putting his head down, and he been out there in the street hustling for the last 3 weeks trying to make some deals. And that's McDonald to Millionaires. I don't know how many people, you know, in the chat know him, but that's a young guy that has been reselling. Yeah. And he's making it happen. So if you're not following him on Instagram, make sure you hit him up. He got a lot of good information.
McDowell.
Yep. So any plans for the weekend? Anybody?
Shipping out those packages.
Hey man, you know, T. Man, we got,
Shipping out those packages.
hey man, we got so much stuff, man.
Right.
And we so blessed right now that it's able to. It's
I'm
able
just
to.
excited we got more storage.
Yeah, and you know, it's able to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we're gonna take this time and just focus on sales, whatever sales we get, and getting this stuff up out of here. We can always reboot and take us a journey in a couple weeks, but let's get this stuff up out of there, man, and we'll go and have some fun in another couple weeks, I feel. You know, but right now, I'm not trying to hold nobody's hand. I'm trying to send this run this mud up Amazon leg so I can catch cool. You dig? I ain't had no real good bites. We've been getting sprinkles. We've been making like 5, 6, but I'd say about 700 a day. But I'm looking like, come on, man, we be biting. You usually be biting better than that.
Mama got a new floor.
Yeah, I also I forgot, kind of slipped my mind because I talked to quite a few people during the week. I talk to Glass City Pickers every day. That's a given. But I talked with Bill Tackett as well, and everybody that know Bill, he had a situation where he was bitten by his dog, and I wanted to make sure that if anybody didn't, that I checked on him to make sure he was straight. And I mean, you know, and like I said, I'm not pushing this on anybody, but I think it's good for the community that we kind of keep in touch with each other and kind of check on when you know people going through stuff. Just reach out. It ain't gonna cost you nothing but a little time to just say, hey man, I called. I've been reaching out to check on you, make sure you're okay. If you need anything, is everything good? You know, physically, mentally, you know, and move on. You know, because I think most people, you know, they just, you know, appreciative just for you to just say, hey, that guy was thinking about me, or that lady was thinking about me, and they reached out to me, you know, and it may not cost you no more than 2 minutes of your time. So I'm going to continue to do it. If y'all do it, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. But I'm going to continue.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with building and showing people your love, you know, regardless. You know, just to let them know you appreciate them. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. And, a lot of people, you know, get that misconstrued too, like it's a hidden agenda, like somebody wants something from them or this, that, and the third. So you have to watch you know, how people come and how people go. So real tacky, get itself together and be okay, you know. And your dog did that to you. Your dog must be sick, or you ain't been feeding him right.
No, he was sick, man. The dog had a brain tumor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he had to put him down.
So I feel for him on that, you know. But when it comes to your health and your well-being, man, that's number one, because you ain't gonna be able to do none of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, what else sales? Let me give a shout out because more people jumped in the chat, and then I'm going to answer what a sales question comment there. let's see who else came in here. Okay, McDonald Millionaires, Bill Tackett, Sweet Texas Fines. I think Denise. I think Denise was the last person I shouted out.
Harry's here.
Oh, Harry Hemstone.
Hemstone.
Okay, Jennifer Hayes, thank you for coming out. Appreciate you.
Jennifer here.
I was starting to worry there for a minute, Jennifer.
What's going on, everybody? Come on and get it up, turn it up on the Buffalo Picker Show. What's happening?
So we got what a sales. Yeah, I did email you back. I think in the midst of you sending your last email, I was telling you that the rank was too high. And plus two, I mean, the summer is almost over, so that's why I just didn't want to deal with no sunscreen. That product right there, if you would have hit me up back in May, I probably would have went on, took a chance on it, but because we about to roll over into the fall, I just chose not to. And plus, like I said, the rank was a little bit too high from items that I like to deal with.
Hey, was that what was the date on it?
I don't remember. I didn't see the date. He just sent me a photo and he sent me the ASIN and I ran the ASIN.
Yeah.
And it was like 80-something thousand. And then, another red flag for me was it was sunscreen. So I just didn't want to take a chance on it. But I appreciate you hitting me up, man. And you never know. Just if you run across something else and you got it and you want to get rid of it, if I can use it, I'll definitely buy it from you. I mean, that's for sure. But I just didn't want to allocate any money to that and be stuck with it because of the fact that, we may get ready to roll over into the cooler seasons of the year.
It's been a beautiful week, man.
Hey, we got a land shark. We got a shark sighting in here. What's going on, land shark? Triple OG, Triple G.
Land shark
coming out.
What he snapping like, man? Hey, who was your guest again? I forgot, Buffalo.
Ben Flipping Goods.
Ben Flipping Goods? Okay.
Yeah, he should be here in a few. He said that he was running a few minutes late, so
yeah.
Hopefully he can get here.
I'm still thinking about Nikki. I want to be with them right now.
What, going to the restaurant?
Yeah, Lone Star.
I didn't feed my baby today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said that he just put in the chat here that it expired in 2021.
Yeah.
That's a good bolo for anyone that's wanting to start out and they're wanting to go to like garage sales. Bill Tackett put a good one out there that checking for old like cassettes and stuff. The media through the old hip hop and the R&B, even rock's doing well. So that's a good bolo for any new.
That was a good find. I would have kept that though.
Hey, so Alvin, what you got going on for the weekend?
Honestly, more listing. I got 3 boxes of stuff that I pulled out from storage. Got most of it listed. I'll probably finish it up either after the live tonight or in the morning, and then I'm gonna go back and do another round. Like, I think I want to be listing at least 3 days a week until the end of the year. So it's gonna be fun.
Right. Is that like your own personal goal, or that's a challenge?
That's a goal for me. I mean, like this is one of the pieces that and this was one of the things I sold this week. I got to get it out tomorrow, but this thing sold for $42.
Yeah,
I think we had like $2 or $3 in it. So like, it's a great piece, and it just sold today. So, and then I got another thing that just sold. Like, by the time I'm listing it, kind of the same problem with eBay. Like the more you list, I don't know if you show up in the results more on Mercari. I don't know how the back shows, but it seems like the more you put in, the more view you're getting. I've noticed more views this week on Mercari on items that I listed months ago. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I would tell everybody, just a little bit every day. Don't do it all at once.
I've noticed that when we have more, the more we've gotten on eBay, the more it's like every day. Every day from work, I'm going to the post office.
But it's not necessarily the things that you just listed. It's things that were already there. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Like that traffic getting pushed there. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the more you have listed, the more they're pushing you out there.
That traffic get pushed. But yeah, man. So what was the talking point, man?
Yeah. So,
What did you do this week?
well,
When do we,
What
yeah,
did I
when do
do
we
this
start?
we were
Q4?
still talking on the weekend thing. I got a video gonna come. I'm gonna release it on Monday, and that video is basically gonna consist of some of the items that I shipped out on last week, and just like the item you just shown, Alton, a lot of this stuff that I'm gonna show was like items that sold last year. Was like Q4 of 2019 items. So a lot of that stuff had some great returns on it because there's not a lot of sellers have it on Amazon. So that was one of the great things that I like from that buy. So I'm gonna finish up that video and have it ready for Monday. Well, part one of that video Monday, and then I'll probably push out the part two of it by Thursday. But I got a lot of listing to do as well because I say a third of that load that I picked up was items that I couldn't sell on Amazon. So I have like a table and a half of stuff still out in the garage that I gotta get listed and put in a proper place for eBay. So that, and plus in the morning I'm hitting the road to chase the product. So but that's pretty much all I have for the weekend. So everybody got covered, right?
Yeah, I just want to say, Water Sales is saying that he wants to sell those at the flea market. I don't know that he sells on eBay or not, but sell it on eBay. It's summertime. Somewhere, somebody internationally, overseas, somebody will want that.
Right.
So I don't know that you do or do not sell on eBay, but list it on there too. Just don't,
Right. Yeah, definitely. I mean, use all the avenues you can to sell it, but you can sell it at the flea market. I think he's in Florida, I think.
Water Sales just
Oh.
put a new one in. I just checked that listing for him, running that ASIN. He paid $5 for it. If it's brand new, the buy box is sitting at $240 for this smart Wi-Fi deadbolt from Schlage. And if he can get it for $5, that there's a no-brainer. It's top 1%. It's 657 in rank.
What are sales? Can you sell that on Amazon?
wow.
He said he don't sell on eBay anymore.
Yeah, but it's showing right now. It will sell on Amazon if you can get it listed there. If you're able to
Yeah,
sell
that
it, it will
ASIN that
sell.
he just listed, that's a
Hey, what I said, if you can't sell that on Amazon, then hit me up. Let's negotiate a price. I'll get that now. That's
Hey, you was taking
You're all around.
boy.
Hey,
I'll think, hey, see,
What
can
are
you
sales?
list it? See, can you list it? Can you list it?
He
Yeah.
said he's ungated.
okay, yeah. Well, try to push that thing.
Man, I would sell that all day.
I
If I could get a full load of those at that rate,
sales rank is 657.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so let's get into the talking points. And
Wait a minute. Now you know what everyone's doing tomorrow, right? They're going to
Looking
Home
for
Depot and Lowe's looking for that shit right there.
but anyone watching, do not tank the price.
Oh, he put it out there?
He put the ASIN out there.
No, where he got it from.
Mm-mm.
Come on, Home Depot or Lowe's. Everyone's going to be there tomorrow. Walmart.
Yeah.
We got some true values we need to hit up.
Mike Daughter Millionaire says it's fact.
That's what everyone's going to be doing tomorrow.
Thanks for the bolo.
It's kind of like Shark Tank. There's blood in the water.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we can start a auction on that right now.
Hey, he could.
Yeah, so let's get into the talking point. Hopefully Ben Flipping Goods will pop on here.
Ben flipping. Ben flipping somewhere.
So the talking point tonight is when should you start working towards Q4 for Amazon and eBay? And if you got any questions in the audience, make sure you pop your question into the chat. everybody in the on the panel, if you see that question pop up, just go ahead and call it out. Sometime I miss stuff. I mean,
You got it.
let's see.
You say when do you start preparing for Q4?
Brick Seek Alert said.
Yeah.
You got that right, man. I used the heck out of Brick Seek.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, so anybody want to take that question? The question, I repeat the question is, when should you start working towards Q4 or the fourth quarter for eBay, Amazon?
I personally would say every day. I would say January 1st. Things are in clearance for the winter, fall and winter. Stock up, stack up. I just say it all the time. You should always be preparing for Q4. Why not?
Right.
Well,
What do you say?
my Q4 is making sure you got enough stuff. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got enough stuff, you can always make Q4. So that's what we plan. I think we plan, man.
So when do you start? January. I'm buying that stuff.
I'm
I'm
bu-
buying all that stuff on clearance.
Yeah, because we chasing clearance every day. So, you know, some of that stuff, sometimes you can't send it in at one point in time, and then you still got it. You know, you might bought plenty of them because it was a good deal, and you looked at the ranking and like, okay, we're going to get open. You know, if we have to go and talk to some people, we're going to get open. And-
To answer his question,
Yeah,
sorry, honey, I didn't mean to cut
that's
you off.
okay.
Do you guys scan everything in the store? Yes, I scan everything in the store.
Yeah, Mac. Yeah, Mac. Yeah, man.
We scan everything.
Hey, go look up Count Money on Xbox.
If I'm going to the
man.
grocery
You
store,
dig?
I'm scanning.
Go
If I'm
look-
going to wherever I'm going, I'm
Go
scanning.
look up Count Money on Xbox, man.
And if I go with my son, if I go by myself with a child, he's looking at me like, really?
Hey,
Yeah, you know I'm scanning. I'm getting that phone out. We're
Man.
scanning. You're going to stop for a minute. I'm scanning.
hey, Mac. It seems like, you know, one thing you got to look at, man. When you got in this business, you better be game to be doing what you need to do to make sure your business doing what it need to do, and that's making you some money. So, and my form of thinking, man, we scanning everything. We done been in stores almost 3 hours, man, just scanning aisles. You dig? So you got to do that, man. But to answer that, the topic of the question, I feel like, man, you know, some things you get in auctions and stuff that you win, and you getting that ready for Q4, you know. So anytime you can get product that you know that maybe right now ain't gonna sell, but around Q4 it's gonna sell. That product got a little spot on the shelf somewhere.
January 1st.
Yeah. Hey,
Start your year off right.
start
Plan
the
for
year off right.
Q4.
Hey, Denise, thank you for coming through.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Glass City. When I first started with Amazon, I mean, that's the blueprint I use. Scan everything. You know, when you go in that store, you scan till you get tired of scanning.
Yep.
You know, but now I'm at the point where I'm a little more selective on things that I scan. It's things, and the crazy thing about it is when you start getting ungated in a lot of stuff, it's items in the store you know from your track record that what it sell for, but you will sometimes bypass that stuff because you just don't want to deal with the prepping, or you just don't want to deal with, you know, sometimes you kind of get choosy about, you know, how much profit you want to make on an item. I know I do. I mean, I'm just saying what goes on in my mind is sometimes I go in the store and I know, like, the item that I was selling make a nice, decent profit, but maybe I had a little too many returns, and I decided that, hey, I'm not gonna deal with that product. Although I could say my profits out, you know, was overwhelming more than my returns, but it just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth to buy something and then, you know, it was coming back because somebody just wanted to use it for the moment, you know, and then return it. So, but it's items out there too that I go and I was like, sometime I pick them up, sometime I won't. And it's all depending too on the time I have in my hand, because the difference between myself and Glass City is I have more options than them, when it comes to stores. And it's like I can be a little more selective, So I guess, but I can say for a beginner, scan everything. Don't miss nothing.
Yeah, I think as a beginner, you need to skip everything to help you build your knowledge, right? So, but for me, like Buffalo, I'm picky. Like, I have access to several different venues, so it's like if it don't meet the criteria I want from all the different points, I'll walk away because it might drop. So it might drop later. But now I do try to go in with a source and game plan, like the things like when we talked about. I think was it last week. Well, knowing, okay, as a start person, well, do I want to ship something that's not first class? There's a certain way of learning. And if you're new, I still have that mindset that I'd rather ship something small and make the same profit margin than I would to ship something that's going to take me 10 minutes to pack.
Right.
So I think that's a good question, but I think it depends on the seller. Like all three of us have a different way we source, but we probably have the same margins to look for, but our game plans are totally different. And I think you have to build it yourself. I mean,
I think like we all saying here too, it's all depend on your venue.
Yeah.
I got overwhelming a lot of stores, different markets. So Glass City Pickers, based off the conversation we had, just say hypothetically, they probably got 3 Burlingtons, whereas I got access to probably 12. 2 Burlingtons. So that's and just like yourself, you probably got access to probably 10 or 12. So that can play a difference in it too. Some people that source, they have one Walmart, one Dollar General, one Dollar Tree, and then they got to travel 100 miles to find the other stores.
Hey, we road warriors anyway, so we don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got anywhere it got to get got. But I'm saying to us, like, we just truly we scan everything because we don't care if we got if it's a profit margin that our criteria is meeting. We don't care how big or small. If it's a good ranking and it's quality stuff, and I know I'm getting it at a bona fide deal, man, I'm grabbing that stuff. I'm leaving nothing on the table. You know what I mean? Because they say Crons could build a mohill, so I want a mohill. You dig? And it's just that simple. Know, because I don't know, man. Like you said, every one of us is doing it a little bit different, but when it's all said and done, we're trying to reach the same plateau with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody able to eat. You dig? You shouldn't be hungry. You know what I mean? It's enough out here. I didn't see too many resellers around. This business is really on a whole nother level right now. You dig? This is the way everybody is looking to go now. If you look at it, how stuff changed since, I'm going to say, before we even started and really looked into this, by being into this and seeing it come to the forefront of how it's being done, everybody and their mama is trying to do this.
Right. You got $1 billion companies. Well, not billion, but high multi-million-dollar companies out here that are talking about how they're going to replace Amazon in the next 5 to 6 years, man. So, being on this situation we have it in the world, people have been looking at folks staying at home and buying and shopping online, and people that staying at home is getting used to this.
Yeah.
Why I need to go to the store when I can just have it at the house in 2 days, somebody that, hey, man, I don't drive. I don't want to catch Uber, I just have somebody bring it to the house in 2 days, So to answer Blood, Sweat, and Sales question, I can't tell you how many items I sold last year, but I can give you like a dollar amount. For last year for my sales, and I'm being transparent. I don't have anything to hide. I pay my taxes. I had 174,000 in sales last year on Amazon. So I'm trying to surpass that this year.
Well, To answer your question,
I want you to say hi to everybody else too, because we had a lot more people join.
oh, hi everybody.
Oh, yeah. See
Tesla,
Dave, Tesla
Sumo
Pickers in
Fred.
the house.
What's up, Tesla?
Oh, TP.
Hey man, hey, to be truthful, like you said, Buffalo, you pay your taxes, and we did the same thing. So we went mad.
I don't pay my tax. I'm kidding.
But I can say last year, coming out of Q4 last year and what we made, and going into this, I guess, pandemic form, I can just say this, man. I thank God every day, because I understood the vision that we were setting down when we talk every day and we put our counter punches and our I guess our plans down. You know what I mean? And to see some of that stuff come to light, and knowing if I'm spending $3,000, $4,000 a month, and I'm saying I'm bringing back $9,000 off that four, I can say it's been beautiful.
Right.
So that's what I was saying, man. It's so many. If people don't, if people are afraid, are afraid to get into this business, that's because they don't want to get into this business. To me, that's just my 2 cents. Because if they go do their homework and see how this business really works, I believe is people more afraid of saying, I got to keep this up. You know what I mean? So that means I got to put the work in instead of, even if you're looking at it as a hobby.
It's a process, man. I mean, we all had to go through a process.
Yeah.
You know, before I jumped on the Amazon train, I had to go through a process before y'all jumped on it. And I'm saying, when I say y'all, I'm talking about Glass City, y'all had to go through a process. And I'm pretty sure Alton had to go through one as well. So it's a process. I mean, you know, when you talking about all the restrictions and, you know, you got to pay, you got to commit to this $39.99 a month, you know, so for some people, you know, that could be kind of hard, you know, to say I'm going to commit to paying them this amount of money every month, even though I don't know what I'm going to make on the end, you know. Yeah. So it can be kind of hard for people to jump over there.
Well, like I said, that was my 2 cents, because when you brought it to the table to us, it wasn't that it was like difficult. We were just like, are we going to do it? And we just said, okay, let's try it. You know what I mean? It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much like we had 6 months to 8 months thinking. We heard about it.
I mean, it helps when I'm showing y'all, you know, $7,000 in 2 weeks.
That's what I said before.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm not. I love when people show their what they're making and what they're doing, because that's just an inspiration to us.
Motivation,
right?
Yes, motivation.
And we use that as motivation. So that's what I said. It's not a problem on sharing the numbers.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't mind sharing our numbers. You know,
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't hard for y'all because I was doing that. But the people that don't have somebody to show them that, if y'all didn't have nobody to show y'all probably like, no, I don't know if I'm going to do that.
I'm going to tell you this. If we didn't have nobody to show us this, we wouldn't have never been doing it, because we was doing something totally different than this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this was not this was not like, okay, we just make this do. You know, this was like, we looked at it as, dag, man, you know, we go and we can go both $5,000 in the casino and have no sweat about it and keep on going about our business. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. So we just started thinking, we like, man, you know what? Let's go ahead and
put our money somewhere else.
Let's go and play somewhere else then and see what this is about. So that's what the chance, I said, because I'm just we just pure at that. You know, I'm like, okay, let's go and take a chance. It ain't gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't have $1,000 in sales the first 6 months and all that. We didn't have all that stuff, but we stayed in the game and we kept staying persistent at it, man. It didn't stop us. Even when we took lumps, it didn't stop us. It made us hungrier, you know? So you got to be hungry for this hustle, man.
Let me get, I think Wes trying to come in here.
Oh, get your dude in here, man.
Well, while you bring him in here, I know I'll say it is very important to have a mentor in this game or someone who you can bounce those ideas off of or a group of people. I am lucky enough to be a part of a group, and Scott, Triple D here, he's been more guiding to me over the last several months while I've been in this Amazon venture than I could have ever thanked anyone for. And it was not necessarily asking what product, it was more of the process and the mindset of, hey, this will sell because this is, certain rank, or this is the reason why this, and it's been a great group. And I think everyone needs to find that group or someone who they can bounce ideas off of, because if, like him asking questions earlier about, okay, check this ASIN, what is your opinion? He might know the answer, but he needs validation. Sometimes validation is the best way to say, hey, someone else trusts the product too, trust my mindset, and they'll eventually learn it on their own. So I think it's very important.
Right, exactly.
Because
let me give a shout out to folks. Hold that thought for a second. I want to give a shout out to Sonny B Thrifts, David Carrier. Appreciate you coming out, brother. Sumo Thrift. Appreciate you coming out. Who we miss anybody? Dumpster Diver Dad. Appreciate you. Hey, I got to get you on the show too, Dumpster Diver
Dad.
And David Carrier. If you want to be on the show, you're welcome, man. Just hit me up. Tesla Picker, TP, thank you for coming through.
Man, waiting on my socks, man.
What? Oh,
yeah, if y'all didn't see it, man, Tesla Picker was on a podcast with Cincinnati Picker and
that was a good one.
Garage Flips.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Sir, you're in a show. We can't be taking calls right now.
I ain't taking the call. She know what time it is.
It might be important, homie.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, I can tell y'all this though. Every Friday night, you come get some of this Amazon info from anybody on this panel right here. I know my lingo is kind of a little bit more swaggerlicious.
What?
Yeah, a little bit more swaggerlicious. I know my lingo a little bit more swaggerlicious, but if y'all get where I'm coming from, believe you me, y'all can follow the money. Because we taking y'all there, man, for real, man. This stuff is beautiful around here. Every day I think about it, man, I'm glad that he told me, man, I can sell my watch. I'm glad he told me that,
You don't like that. Had a stroke when he said that.
Yeah, I did. I'm looking at him like, hey, man, I ain't selling my damn watch. You know what I'm saying? But I understood the hustle now. I understood where he was coming from. He just used that as a little bait. But anybody that's trying to get in this business, man, just take a shot. Especially if it's not going to hurt your pockets,
right,
and put you in debt with your bills and none of that stuff. But if you can afford to take a shot, if you can say, I got something in the house I can sell, I don't need no more, or if you just want to say, hey, I got a couple $100, I'm gonna go ahead and invest in it.
Right.
You got a little space to be able to set the stuff and get the stuff together and just shoot your shot. Go look at some of these people videos that's on these in the audience and on the panel right now. They got a lot of information in there, and you got a lot of people with live shows that you can go follow and listen to and get some little more clarity and insight of what you might need to do to incorporate into your swag.
Right.
So it's going to be up to you.
Right. Yeah. So true, man. So to get back to that talking point too, because it kind of veered away from that. So Alton, did you give your input on that?
Honestly, I tell you, if you can do it now and you have like me, I have enough resources for me to go ahead and get in and do it. Like I said earlier, I don't see there's a reason that you can't go ahead and get into it now. A lot of people are telling you if you're going to be shipping into Amazon, it depends on how you're handling your business. If you're sending in FBA, it does take a little time for them to clear it, mark it, whatever. I'd go ahead and send it in. So it's sitting there for all of September. It's waiting for the fourth quarter. It might get sold before then, great. But for me, because I'm managing it all myself through like the local sales or Facebook Marketplace or Mercari, I'm pushing every day now. Like I'm gonna go ahead and push listings up every day until they tell me to stop. And I doubt they will as long as I'm making sales the way I'm doing. So right. I don't know. I'd say now. But if you don't have the inventory, try to at least list a few things every day. Try to be consistent because I think that's really going to pay off for you by the time we hit fourth quarter. Because if you go ahead and build up your inventory, like I said earlier, it's already there. It's ready to roll. So
Bill Tackett's in Cleveland.
Right.
Bill in Cleveland. Bill Tackett in Cleveland, man. What's happening? We're going to have to slide down
Yes,
your
sir.
way.
To meet up with you guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's slide on you. See that big red coming honking, and you know what I'm saying? That's us. Yes, sir.
Right.
Ready
So,
to make it do what it do. That's us.
David Carrier, I think he's either is he saying he already got a private label or he waiting on a private
He
label?
started out on a private label.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something that I may try to venture into again, but I think for me, I tried to jump into the 12 feet too early. But I tell you what though, if you starting out with eBay, with Amazon, and you make enough money, the opportunity is there to start your private label. But the only advice I can give you about the private label is make sure you do your due diligence to know all the hidden costs that you have in front of you before you try to go and jump into that. Because I had the misconception that I could throw a couple $1,000s at it and I'm good. It don't work like that. It's a whole lot of leg work you got to do before you can bring that baby to life. But what I would say is,
Do your
definitely use
homework.
caution when you get into the private label. It's something that I may jump. Yeah, but if I do jump into that and I get something started, you can rest assured that I will pass that on to people that come to this show.
Did you read what Clay wrote?
What Clay wrote.
that's funny.
Private label could be number 7 cologne. It smells just like Big Ben after a game. All winners.
I think Clay is a Cowboy fan.
Oh, he's a Cowgirl fan?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Clay.
Well,
Oh yeah, David. Do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, we can link up there, and then if you want to, we can exchange numbers. And any of you guys out there that want to get my phone number, I'm not no secret. If you want to talk over the phone, we can talk over the phone. I'm cool with that. If I'm busy, I just tell you I'll call you back.
Tesla.
That don't work with Count Money though.
Really?
Watch your mouth, boy.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and close out the talking
Not
point.
only the Buffalo Picker show, but it's the Steeler Nation show.
I'll close out the talking point. So for me, I agree with Tanya. I think we kind of Flipping Goods may pop in here. Ben Flipping Goods supposed to be the guest on the show tonight, so I think he's having a computer issue, but he's trying to come into the show. So if he do, definitely going to kind of change the pace a little bit and let him introduce himself. So with the talking point for me, I agree 100% with Tanya. We definitely try to use the same blueprint when it comes to reselling on Amazon. Some of the things we do kind of sway a little bit because some of the stuff I do work better for me than it does for them, and they kind of found their own way of trying to do the business. But I would say whenever that sale pop up in January after Christmas, that's not the actual after Christmas sale. That ain't the sale, because that ain't no sale. But when you get into January, that's the time you want to start looking for goods to buy to resell on Amazon, whether it's during the springtime or you holding it till Q4. Because I'm going to tell you that most of all the toys I bought in January, I sold them between February and March on Amazon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was loaded. Telling you, I had a lot of toys.
Yes, sir.
So anytime thereafter, you got to just look at the pattern. Most of these stores have patterns that they go by when they're going to have their markdown sales. You got to get into the know. You can't sit at home and say, oh, I heard it was a sale because my cousin called me. By the time you get to that sale, you can rest assured all the seasonal resellers, they already been there. They've been there and got it. You know,
Little
if you're
piranha.
waiting on a sale that they're gonna have 75% off tomorrow, you can rest assured them first 10 people in that line, probably 5 or 6 of them are resellers. So you can't sit around and wait for these sales. You got to be in the know. You got to talk to people. You got to go out to these stores and talk to the managers. Don't talk to the associates. They don't make no decisions. Go talk to the managers.
Yep.
And get to know the managers. Get you a business card. Start handing them out to the managers. Say, hey, you know, if you remember, give me a call when you know you're going to have a markdown. That stuff works, man. I'm telling you.
I remember one of the first shows I was on with you when I talked with Glass City about backpacks.
Right.
That's something that if they don't do it this year at the end of October, early November, before the Thanksgiving for Black Friday, be watching for them then. But I guarantee if they don't push them this year, end of January, they're going to push them backpacks. And guess what? You got to hold them for just a few months. And then hopefully next August, we should be hopefully going back to normal with everything, hopefully. And if that's the case, you might be sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah.
There's a little bolo right there for you.
Yeah.
Backpacks are a big one.
So-
And they sell every year.
So Glass City, wasn't that about October when we made that run in Pittsburgh?
October. Yeah.
Yeah. Clean up, man.
It should go in October. It's usually the second or third week in October. But
Right.
it depends on when the store, because they usually push it down the second week in October. And depends on how fast the store can push it is whether they'll make it before the Black Friday rush, because that stuff comes in November 1 to start preparing. So
Right.
if you don't get it then, expect it to go on clearance, because they'll pull that stuff and it'll sit in the back until they put the toy stuff on clearance at the end of January.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I mean, what was those bags, man? Like $2?
$1.
Yeah. And the thing was, I had 25 or 30, and I couldn't bring them back, man, because I flew in. So I just donated them to Glass City.
And we got them free.
I think they moving pretty good. So
Yeah, we got them free from Buffalo.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you can figure out your cost of investment for someone who's really looking to broaden their stuff, the cost of investment to know that something will sell, or even offer them on your Facebook Marketplace. I mean, if you're wanting to get your feet wet, I mean, I know this is not profit margins, so don't get me, Chris, all right? But if you bought them for $1, right, and you're trying to grow your capital, how about put them on Marketplace for $10? They're a $25 book bag. Put them on it for $10. Make a fast flip. I'm not saying for all of them.
That is a good idea, but we're doing eBay
greedy.
and they're
I got you.
right there.
We
I'm
greedy.
talking for
We
new
We're not
sellers.
greedy.
I'm not talking
Really
about
not me. No, I'm just joking. No, that was bona fide right there. But we look at it like this, man. We already got 25 of them for free. We done sold 16 of them this last, since we even popped up and talked about them. We have been selling them right before then. So I think we didn't cover about 16 of them, different ones. So I look at it like we had 30 of them ourselves. So the 25 Buffalo then gave us, and then the 30 we had. No, we ain't giving them away like that, because school will be back in service real soon, the right way, Lord's will. So we gonna go and be patient, man. It ain't taking up no room to put them book bags up.
Oh, I
And
know. Trust me.
They're designed all the little kids want.
Oh no, I feel like we are probably blessed, probably more than some, to be able to have a place to put them and hold them. So, like, if someone's saying, "Hey, I'm limited on my time. I need to be able to have this available money," even if it's to get back your investment, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I can't tell someone not to get their money back so they're secure.
No, I'm not saying for somebody else, but for me, for us,
But
no.
he's saying for somebody
I know.
else,
I say no. I wouldn't tell nobody else. I tell them to get that quick. Nickel.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be mad to tell them that. But for me, I'm trying to stretch that long quarter. I'm trying to get the quarter, man. Pay the dollar, trying to get all of it.
A lot of it for me is I grew up with both mindsets. The fast nickel, slow dime, right? And I'd rather make a little bit of money fast than a lot of money slow.
Right.
It depends on the product.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know, and for me, okay, if it's hot, yes, if sell it for whatever it's selling for. But let's say if you're gated on Amazon and you don't want to do eBay, why not? Like it's great. But I'm sorry, it's off talking point even more. So let's get
It's
back.
all good, man. It's all good.
We are selling them on eBay. They're going on eBay, and they're honestly they're.
And we didn't want to send them to Amazon. It was a few of them that we could send to Amazon, but we didn't want to send them to Amazon
I
because we
make
wanted to
more on
make them.
eBay.
We wanted to make the money. So we
I
looked
can
at it
honestly sell them for
nah.
next to nothing and still make a nice profit
so-
on eBay as opposed to Amazon.
right. So we just look at it like this. Somebody bought two of them. They bought a Spider-Man and a Frozen. You dig what I'm saying? They bought two of them, and the price we gave them at, we won all the way around the board. So, and they
won
paid
too.
for shipping. So, they got what they wanted. We got what we wanted. But I don't feel to sell them wholesale right now because I believe hopefully the school gonna flip pretty soon.
Right.
Let me give a shout out to Swamp Picker and Shay D. Shay and Steven, which is married couple. They're gonna be on the show next week. So, and let me put this out to the audience too, is that next week that's gonna be show 30, and I'm gonna do a giveaway on that show. I'm probably gonna do, I don't know, I got so many Halloween items. I might give away a couple of those,
Any
too.
breakdown Halloween items?
Say again?
Just asking.
What happened?
What?
Anyway, done Halloween items.
Oh no. These all figures. So I may give away a couple nice figures to the guests. So just letting y'all know that that's gonna be next week on show 30. That's gonna be the giveaway. And I would like, this is not a mandatory. I'm requesting that the people on the panel at least give away one thing on the show.
We can do that.
And you work for UPS.
So I gotta go through my wheel and make sure that the new people that came into the chat that I add you to the wheel, because I don't want anybody to be missed out on this one, because I can just kind of show you this is one of the items that I'm probably going to give away.
Now you're gonna want me to not be on the panel so I can be in the chat to try to win that.
So this is probably one of the items I'm going to give away. So just to let you know that I will give away a couple nice giveaways, and gonna be worth your time. So make sure that you are in the room, because you can't win if you're not here.
Yeah, we got you, Buffalo. We got some stuff off in the cut, man. We can
Yeah, I mean, it ain't got to be nothing like that, but just
I'm just saying we got, man, we quality around here, man. We don't give away no garbage.
all right,
Come on,
man. I got you.
Man, you act like you playing with some crumb snatchers.
I ain't saying all that. But hey, yeah, so I want to say this too. So anything we bring up as a talking point, you can always sway away from that talking point to talk about reselling stuff, because it's always somebody in the room that may be, wanting the information that you're putting out, but just afraid to ask a question.
Right.
I'm trying to get Ben Flipping Goods in here. He's trying to get his mic up. He may not be able to bring up the camera, but he may be in on the mic. So, and Shay got a lot to say in the chat right now.
Shady, what's up?
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, so just to kind of close out the talking point, that's basically what I do. I try to start buying right after the new year. I don't mess with the after Christmas sale, because I have found out, at least my experience for the last couple of years, those sales are pretty much not hitting on nothing. But if you go in there when they got to switch over the inventory, those are the sales that you want to catch. And I just threw y'all a nice little tip there. I'm not going to repeat it, so you might want to go back and look at the video. But
I gotta rewind that.
Huh?
I'll have to rewind that.
Yeah, that was a nice tip. That's kind of
I don't gotta rewind nothing.
Yeah, I know Glass City, but yeah.
Like a
So
sponge.
y'all need to pay attention to that a little bit. If you don't catch nothing else tonight, make sure you catch that, because it can make you a lot of money. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and go. If anybody don't have any questions in the chat, we're gonna go ahead and go into the show and tell. I only have one item tonight, and it's from a auction that I won a couple of weeks ago, and I'll talk about that when I get ready to show it. So, anybody got anything they want to show?
We don't have anything.
We ain't got nothing.
Well, I already showed mine inadvertently talking about it, but it's this piece here.
Oh, hold on, just a second. Just a second.
Let's make it
All
big.
All right.
There
So
you
I already showed it
go.
earlier. So if you want to see it, it's this little live pets. Anything like this is going to be a big Q4 item. I just happen to sell it way early. So
Put
that
it back up. Put it back up. Oh,
Did you? And what did you sell it on?
on Mercari.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
got
those-
42 plus
those are nice
shipping. So, I believe someone was asking me earlier, what do I normally do? And it really depends on the item. Like that right there, I had to have plus shipping because it was going to be like $13 to ship it through Mercari. So it really eats into that number. I was like, nah. I was like, it
There
really
you
depends
go.
on what it is.
there you go.
So you gotta be smart with how you list for your shipping as well, because that
Right.
can make or break you. Just like you make your money on the buy, you can lose your money on the ship. So
Right. Yeah, that's the part I gotta learn about Mercari, man. I'm still a little in the shadows on that. Well, what I had said, Shay
We paid for shipping on Mercari.
D pulled it up. I guess I remember it, but that's what I said, pretty much verbatim. What she just put in the chat right here. Is that what you want to try to do?
I believe I already said that first.
Okay, well, I
But
mean,
it's
Tanya,
okay.
it's all right, Tanya.
All
Let
right.
the audience get a little rep too. You ain't got to be high from trophy winner all the time.
Ah,
Hey man, leave my baby alone.
I
All
man.
right, man, she
I
knows this,
said
man.
that first.
Hey, leave my
Hey,
baby alone,
Man, look, man, your
She
wife
forget a lot.
goes
So
clown.
if she said it, she said it.
Look, I'm old. I forget a lot. But I believe I said that first.
If she said it, she
Just
said it.
saying.
Hey, I think Flipping Goods camera froze.
Hey man, flipping goods, man. It was good to have you on the show, man. Hey, oh, he was.
He,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
here, but I think his camera is frozen.
Oh,
Look,
I think
Wes-
at the
I think there's a deal. Sorry, guys.
Wesley Crusher.
Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Hey,
You're
Tommy,
breaking
first
up a
off,
little bit.
Buffalo Picker. Sorry, bro.
It's all good, man.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
I've been flipping goods. Been around in the community a long time. Wesley, done. You name it, I've sold it. Currently, we're selling liquidation items from mostly Amazon. We go to bin stores. That's why I've been flipping goods. I don't do videos, but I should. And we're crushing it. I've been taking most of the summer off, actually chilling and reaping the rewards from June and May's work, but gotta get back to the grind.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, man, we are coming to the end of this show. Definitely gonna have to reschedule you to get you back on the show. And what I'm gonna have to do, man, I'm gonna have to get you my phone number so we can talk, cause I'm gonna have to be calling you, man, so you won't get caught up. So we can have you here on time. So but yeah, we're gonna do a show and tell, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out the show. I'm gonna give a shout out to Thrifting Lounge. Appreciate you popping in. That's Kevin.
Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
And I definitely want to let Ben Flipping Goods know, man. I appreciate you making every effort to be here tonight. I know you had a lot going on and everything, but we're gonna work it out to get you back on the shows because people need to hear your story as well. And Glass City, y'all don't have anything to show, right?
No, we out of show and tell.
I'll show you in about another month my new floor.
You gonna take the camera in there?
Yeah.
All right, so
Make
So-
yourself big.
Big
yes, ma'am.
Buffalo, make yourself big.
All right, so this item right here, I won this for $30 on the Danny Mays auction. I don't know if who all remember was able to attend her auction, but they did the resellers did a auction for her, and I won these for 30. I think it was $30 or $35. And when I comp these, they brand new, y'all.
Oh, if those were taller, I'd say I wanted them.
These right here,
Nice.
I comped these on eBay, and they was almost $200.
What size are they?
Size 9. Yeah. So it was. I think it was a good investment for me.
Yeah, nice boots.
Nice boots and
Very
a
nice
nice thing that you did for that auction.
Right. Those. I mean, size 9 is probably like the highest selling shoe size on eBay. So once I heard size 9, when she said it was size 9, I immediately picked up the phone, started doing research. And when I seen like 225, 250, 275, I like, oh yeah, we'll take this all the way up to $100. So ended up getting it for $35 and gonna be a nice flip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. So Wes, you look like you got some action now, man.
Wes got some show and tell he want to show.
You got some show and tell, Wes?
Wes can't hear us.
Or his
I
mic.
hear you, Wes.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got kids in the background and teenagers. I don't know how to be quiet. Here's a bad item, but I think it will sell Q4. I went to a Walmart. I bought all of them. AEW. If you guys could find the figures in Walmart, they're selling really hot right now. But I bought all the belts.
That was a good buy.
How
What's
much
that?
were they?
$20 a pop. I'm sitting on 5 of them. So
Right.
What do you sell on, Wes?
well, I sell mostly on eBay, and then I've been, as you know, I was doing liquidation as money was going and things were getting easier or whatever. I started doing some RA, and I don't really like RA. Doing Amazon FBA with books, and right now what I'm looking at doing is actually for cards.
Doing what now?
I'm thinking about flipping football, baseball cards, all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, we can hear you.
The belts were a good buy.
I
Yeah.
can't hear nothing. Oh my god, this is crazy.
It's all good, man. We're gonna try to get you back on here for sure. So
I'm sorry if you guys can hear me. I can't hear you.
it's all good. We can hear you. So anybody got anything you want to plug?
Other than tonight, we are going to, again, I think it's kind of a tradition now. After the show tonight around like 10 o'clock or so, we're going to be live on Twitch, having a good time, so relax. So feel free, Addicted to Hustle, same as this here, out on Twitch, and we're going to just have fun. We might even play a little Fortnite again, but
Right.
it's probably going to be Warzone tonight. So have a good time tonight.
I'm playing Madden.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing Madden, man.
I'm playing Madden.
The new Madden is out, so
You got to get that in.
yeah, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run a couple games with that before I go to bed because I got early morning. Yeah, I just Jennifer put it in the chat a couple of times, but I have a community Facebook page, and I would like everyone to go there and join the Facebook page. It is Buffalo Picker Reseller Community, and I got some plans for that page. I mean, if everything comes to fruition, I got some plans for that page. So please go and join that page. You're gonna be glad you did later on down the road. Because I definitely got some ideas I want to do with that page. So make sure you go there. If you have an issue joining, just send me the request and I'll approve it on the spot. It shouldn't be a problem, but some people, it'll let them go straight into the group, and some people have to request it. So, but just let me know. I want to try to get many people in there because want to do some great things on that group page. Other than that, Glass City Picker, y'all doing your show on Tuesday or
We're going to this Tuesday.
I don't know. We'll see.
okay?
Go Steelers.
All right. Wes, you got anything you want to plug?
He's muted again.
West froze.
Wes, you froze. Wes said he had a problem. Okay. All right. So, other than that, make sure you go like and subscribe. Support the channel. We got Glass City Pickers. We got Addicted to the Hustle. I don't think Wes is on YouTube yet. And Buffalo Picker. And Jennifer put all this stuff into the chat, so y'all should probably seen that scroll through a few times. But with that being said, I appreciate you all coming out supporting the channel. And like I said, we ain't selling nothing on here. Everything we have is free information. Make sure you come out if you got any questions during the week. If you can't, reach out to me or anybody on the panel. Write your questions down, bring it to the show on Friday. We'll get an answer for you. And
Have
like
a great
I said,
weekend, everyone.
we don't shoot from the hip on this show. If we don't know it, we man enough and woman enough to tell you we don't know. But we will find the answer for you. With that being said, Steeler Nation.
Steeler Nation. Have a great weekend, everyone.
On the 6th, baby, going for 7.